Hello all and welcome to my channel Mantika's Astro Health, and in this video I'm going to talk about the karmic association that you're sharing with your partner when it comes to marriage, when it comes to relationship. And by the way, relationship needs to be like a relationship, not a situationship or any fling, because here we are discussing karmic association. So it's a little serious affair where both the partners are contributing, both are participating to make it something big in the future. So it is something which has the element of relationship, if not marriage. Let's understand it further. Let's say in both the charts, in the case of husband and wife, the placement of Venus is same. In both the charts, Venus is placed in the 4th house and it is well placed. Then it means that they have come together to enjoy the beauty of life, to enjoy the good things in life, good side of life, take joy in things together, offer happiness to each other, contentment to each other, feel satisfied with each other. They have literally come together to offer happiness, some amount of joy to each other, and make each other feel that they are whole together. Now let's take another scenario. When Venus is not well placed in both the charts but is in a similar placement, let's say the sign in which Venus is placed is same in both the charts, but it is placed differently. For one person, Venus is placed in the 1st house. For another person, Venus is placed either in 8th house or 12th house. Then what happens? Initially, they can like each other. They can be attracted to each other. But the moment they will get married or they will enter a serious relationship, a deeper relationship, then there can be situations because of which they will start feeling some distance and they may not like each other after some time, because here Venus is sharing some sort of similarity by sharing the same sign, but then it is in a very contradictory placements in both the charts. So what happens? That this karmic association, now this particular arrangement has happened where both of them are going to suffer in the Venusian areas. Lack of intimacy, lack of liking, some sort of hatred towards each other, making each other uncomfortable by saying things and by sometimes being very negative towards each other. So now you are no more together to make each other comfortable, make each other feel good about each other. In fact, you are going to test each other on these grounds, and it can become very difficult for you to stay under the same roof. Now let's understand a different placement of a different planet. Let's talk about Saturn. If Saturn is matching in both the horoscopes, then what happens? Let's say Saturn is placed in 12th house for both the partners. Now in this case, one thing is possible, that they might have met each other or they can meet each other after they are grown, maybe emotionally or spiritually. They have seen some phase in their lives where they have understood how to handle their emotions, how to practice neutrality. Basically, they have experienced that maturity. So now when they will come together and when their Saturn is placed in the 12th house for both of them, then it's more like that now they are coming into each other's life to protect each other from experiencing further loss in personal life or be it in any area of life. I've seen such couples, they both want to travel, they both want to explore, and they also want to live a kind of life which is little less chaotic. It is little peaceful. So they are going to share a similar preference. So now when they unite as a couple, they can make an excellent couple. Now let's take another scenario of planet Saturn. When Saturn is placed in the 3rd house in both the charts, then either this marriage is going to be that sort of karmic association in which two people have come together so that they become that point, that source in each other's lives where everything is going to change after marriage. Like without each other, they were quite weak, vulnerable, could not practice enough strength, courage which is needed to grow in your life and make life worth living. So when they came together, they were able to get that strength from each other. They had encouraged each other, and together their intention to grow and to achieve things was working. You'll get to see these kind of marriages where people will tell you that a lot has changed for better after my marriage happened. So after having this person in my life, I was able to do a lot of things. I was able to set my intention. I was able to practice strength and develop abilities which helped me to grow further in life in every way, like professionally and financially, and beat any aspect of growth. The other side that I got to see with this placement, when Saturn was very ill positioned in one of the charts, or maybe in both the charts, then what it was that now this karmic association has happened so that they can test each other so much, like they can literally become very toxic to each other. There is going to be a lot of fight, dispute, clashes, and it can become very negative in nature. So they are going to test each other on the grounds where they are testing each other's courage. So your courage is now being directed to do something or be in a way where you are facing a lot of troubles in your marriage. The kind of behavior, the kind of temperament that you have towards each other, or maybe one of the partners is holding, is so uncomfortable. It is so chaotic that all you get to see is a very chaotic daily life, and you have daily struggle in this sort of marriage if Saturn is in a very ill placement in either one of the charts or both the charts. In such marriages, one partner will say that I want to do this thing, this is something that I really like to do, and the other partner will not validate that. In such couples case, one of the partners I have seen has grown spiritually because he went through a lot. This karmic association, like if we can conclude it like that, it happened so that both the people can release a lot of wrath from the previous lives, which means anger or the kind of energy which is very distorted in nature, which you have not been able to balance. So this distorted form of energy from the previous lives, which is your karmic debt, so it is reflecting in your behavior as some anger issue or greed, or you can say cruelty, the feeling of cruelty towards other people, be it your spouse or anybody else. Now let's understand about the karmic association from the placement of planet Sun. If the placement of Sun is matching in the charts, then it can mean something very important. It means that this arrangement, this association has happened so that both of them can collectively complete some unfinished business on the part of their ancestors. And in such a case, I have also seen that the narrative of life is matching in this couple's case. The way they look at things, the way they are smart about life, the kind of wisdom that they have. So it's not about that what is the level of their wisdom, but the kind of wisdom that they have, insight or awareness, smartness about life in general, it can match, and which is why they can worldly wise feel very okay together. If Sun is in a good placement, they might feel that when it comes to understanding the aspect of progress, working things out together in a more responsible way, by being more bold and courageous in facing situations, then both of them act like each other or same. So both of them can feel very complete with each other that way. Their ideologies can match, and that's why I said that their narrative can match about many things in life. So I'll continue this video about the karmic association in the second part. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please hit a like. You can share it with your family and friends. And if you want to take consultation from me online or offline, then in the description of this video, you'll find my contact details. You can contact me there. I'll see you soon in the next video. Please take good care of yourself.